In a small, busy part of Lagos, Nigeria, lived a girl named Kimberly. She was the only child of her parents, people of high standing in society. But at home, Kimberly was not the child they hoped for. She struggled in her studies, she did not shine in the way her parents wished, and she began to develop little habits they could not understand or control. Instead of taking the time to guide her, her parents grew weary. They began to see her not as a blessing, but almost like a thorn in their flesh. In their hearts, they felt shame instead of pride. One day, without much discussion, they decided to send her far from home, to a private missionary boarding school in Lagos. Kimberly resisted. She cried. She begged to stay. But her parents would not listen. They packed her box, gave her little money, and dropped her at the school gates with a code warning. If you do not change, don't expect to see us until the next visiting day, or maybe the holidays. From the first day, Kimberly's heart felt heavy. The other students sensed her pain, but instead of showing kindness, many mocked her. Some had overheard her parents' sharp words and saw her as unwanted. Others laughed at her for being older than most of her classmates. Some even whispered ugly names behind her back, calling her a witch because she was not as beautiful as the rest, and because she failed her test. She tried to keep to herself, but trouble seemed to find her. She was accused of wrong things she did not do. She was punished unfairly. She had no friends, no teacher she could trust, and no parents who believed her side of the story. Her first year ended in failure. When she repeated the class, her sadness turned into bitterness. If they say I am bad, she thought, then I will become the person they believe I am. Over time, Kimberly's gentle heart hardened. She joined a group of troublesome students. Slowly, she became one of the most feared girls in the school. Teachers shook their heads but could not stop her. Years passed. By the time she reached JSS 3, her name had become known, not for excellence, but for trouble. Then, one dark evening, news spread like wildfire. Kimberly had been caught with a gang stealing from another school's dormitory. The shame was great. She was arrested, her story splashed across the community. And her parents, the proud political figures, were disgraced. It was only then that they wept for the daughter they had lost long before this day. They begged for forgiveness, but Kimberly's heart was closed. You left me when I needed you most, she told them.
Moral lesson. A child is like a young plant. If left untended, it may grow wild, but if cared for, it can grow strong and beautiful. Parents must never abandon their children in frustration. No matter how difficult a child's behavior may be, guidance and love are better than neglect. Some children are not suited for boarding school. Others may face challenges there that they will never speak of, unless their parents listen and believe them. Always know the school you send your child to. Always check on them. The labels we give a child may one day become the person they choose to be. A word is enough for the wise.